This is the demonstration of a 555 timer IC circuit. More specifically, this particular circuit is meant to allow the 555 and the potentiometer to increase or decrease the speed of a small DC motor. Pin 1 in the 555 acts as a ground. The potentiometer is supplied current through pin 2, and a 0.1 microfarad capacitor connects pin 2 to the ground. The potentiometer is meant to control the charge and discharge of this capacitor in particular. Per usual, the potentiometer's ground is connected to the negative bar of the circuit. Pin 6 is bridged with pin 2, while pin 7 controls the output of the potentiometer. Pins 6 and 7 act as trigger controls with pin 2. Pin 3 acts as the 555 timer's output, triggering the base of the transistor connected to the motor and allowing the transistor's collector to allow power to the motor. The transistor's emitter is connected to the ground. The motor's ground is attached to the transistor, and its positive wire is connected to the power supply. Pins 4 and 8 act as the power supply to the 555. Pin 8 is connected to the positive power supply, and a wire connects pin 8 to 4 to ensure that both pins have positive values. There was no need to use pin 5 in this circuit. This diode lies in parallel with the motor as a precaution to reverse polarity if necessary, because the coil in the motor has a risk of generating reversed currents. By obtaining power from pin 2 and then outputting power into pin 7, the potentiometer is able to adjust the amount of power running through the 555. Depending on this amount of power, pin 3 will trigger the transistor, completing the circuit for the motor and allowing the motor to spin at whatever level of power the potentiometer is. I'll now go ahead and demonstrate this particular circuit actually working. The potentiometer should be already set to its lowest setting. And then by increasing, I also increase the motor speed. And then decreasing, and that's it. That's the working circuit.